look at this, and then look at this. What is wrong here? Here's the first side again. That is the bracket. It's bolted in properly. See where it comes down to the backing plate? See where it doesn't come down to the backing plate? It is bolted in properly. This is the wrong rotor. This is the wrong size rotor on here. Because I was sitting there looking at it and being like, why is that pad sticking so far up? And I scratched my head for a little bit. Funny enough, it has nothing to do with the complaint. I just happened to notice it. So the customer decided not to buy any of our repairs because I guess, I don't know, they just didn't want to. But from what I can tell, that rotor is too small. And if you don't work on Volkswagens or you don't work on cars at all regularly, on V-dubs and things like that, they do have different size rotors for the same car depending on what package you have of that car. So chances are there was no history of it. So it was either a mobile mechanic or just somebody's friend changed those rotors. And they didn't want to change it. So, but now here's the thing I want to ask you guys. As a mechanic, I have to let you know about everything I find on the car because it covers my ass, for one thing, to make sure that, well, you didn't tell me of such thing or you didn't say that that was wrong. Because if you're going to fix a car, I think you should know the whole picture of what the car looks like, how it's operating, what things you have in the future that are coming up because, parts don't fix themselves. But then it also has a backfire effect of people tend to get scared because, yeah, we'll give you a $4,000 estimate for everything, but you don't have to fix everything. This is just what we see totally. So that can let you understand, do I want to fix this car or do I want to get a new car or do I want to change it out for a different car? Also on that side note, if you're going to buy a car, for the love of God, please take it to some professional somewhere if you're not a mechanic yourself and get them to look at it because I'm so tired of people coming in 2 weeks after they buy a car and be like, it's running bad. And then we tell them about $6,000 worth of repairs it needs because it's a pile of crap. And they're like, but I only paid $3,000 for the car. Might have been your first clue. And also a thing I always wanted to say is the price of repairs are proportional to the price of the car when it was new. So if it was a $100,000 car, it's going to be expensive. If it was a $15,000 car, which I don't think that exists anymore, but it would be much cheaper to get those parts replaced. And the labor is cheaper because it's easier to work on. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.